Hey everybody, this is Pastor Brandon from GBA Anglican, and I wanted to send a little video out to give you a quick update about what God has already been doing here in New Hampshire and to ask for your help. About 2 years ago, we started planting here in Durham after we moved from Rwanda in order to plant a church in New Hampshire, one of the most secular places in America, where I grew up and where Emily grew up, and we have a deep calling and heart. When we moved here, we didn't know anybody. It was truly what they call a parachute drop. And over the last couple of years, we've done a pretty good job, I think, of figuring out what was already going on here, what churches existed, where people were in the seacoast of New Hampshire, and ultimately where God might be calling us as a church community, Great Bay Anglican, to serve. And so we've moved from a bigger, broader vision of being an Anglican, sacramental, gospel-centered church on the seacoast to now moving in toward a renewed vision. And here it is. Durham, New Hampshire is home to the University of New Hampshire with 16,000 students. And in terms of institutions, there is no institution with greater impact on the entire state of New Hampshire than UNH. And the Lord has opened doors for us to be able to worship right on campus. Where we worship from 4 to 6 on Sunday nights is within walking distance of all of the most important leaders in New Hampshire over the next 30 and 40 years. And so the Lord has put a really renewed vision and passion in my heart and the people who are worshiping with us at Great Bay to be a community that exists as a faithful witness in the heart of Durham, New Hampshire, in order to be a long-term impact on the entire state of New Hampshire. Not just a church for college students, but a family church that is creating hospitality for the university community and to transform downtown Durham over the next 30 and 40 years. It's a big vision, but one that I really believe is possible. But it's not possible with our resources alone. And the truth is that in order for us to make this a reality, we're going to need some help. We need to raise about $5,000 a month. And I believe even though giving has increased locally, we're going to need that external support for about 3 to 5 more years before we're sustainable. There's a number of things that support will allow us to do. First, it's going to help us to increase our children's ministry. We have a number of kids in our church, and we've been able to attract families to downtown Durham for them to hear the gospel. Also, we're going to be investing in things like Alpha and evangelism programs that won't be possible without a little bit more financial support. And finally, we're going to be able to find worship spaces that will accommodate us right in the heart of Durham, which is a pretty expensive place to be. But it's essential that we be there so that we're walking distance for the university community. I have preached a sermon all about this new vision, and you can find it at the link right below me. Not only that, but we also have a 16-page full-color PDF talking about what the Lord has already done here and the ways that you can give. But I'm asking you to please prayerfully consider being a monthly donor to us. Many of you were donors in Rwanda, and I'm asking you to prayerfully consider ways that you might partner with us over the next few years. God bless, and pray that you have a wonderful and blessed Advent.